Hello everyone. Today we're doing something a little different. As you can tell, we are not in Dreamlight Valley. Today we are in The Sims. I wanted to make this video because The Sims has been under fire quite a bit for quite a few different reasons. And one of those being that they made a Spongebob kit, and actually two of them. And I wanted to prove in this video that you do not need those kits to make a SpongeBob house. And it was actually quite simple once I found everything that matched correctly. And this will be up on the Sims community gallery or whatever it's called in case you do want to download it. I did not use any mods. This is completely just whatever's in game, whatever packs I have. And also I did use the tool mod for quite a few options and everything just to get everything correct, but the tool mod does not count as like a mod. It's still using items from in-game, you're just moving them in a way that the game wouldn't usually let you. So you can still download this just fine without tool mod and it will pop into your game correctly. At least it should. That's me hoping. I've never done something like this before, and learning tool mod was a whole different ball game. So anyway, in this part I am just trying to figure out the layout of the house. I did do several different rooms that actually don't come in the kit. The kit only covers his living room and his bedroom actually. So a whole nother thing of this is actually his entire house that I did. So again, you do not need that kit or the bundle or anything like that. The other bundle is just clothing and some like merchandise almost, and it's just, you don't need it. Please don't buy it. Do not give them your money. That is just it. Yeah. Anyway, so I went through a lot of debug to find a lot of these items, and it actually ended up working out pretty nicely. As you can see here, I start using tool mod to make his chair, which has the different like inflatables at the bottom. I think they're inflatables in the movie or like in the show, but here I used life preservers because they just looked the part. And that's his living room. It was very easy to find everything. Again, you do not need those kits. It's ridiculous, honestly, that they're even asking more than a normal price if you don't, like a normal price for a kit if you don't get the bundle. It's ridiculous. You don't even need it. Right here, I've made the entire house, and you don't even get the entire house in the kit. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I feel very passionate about this. So I do apologize because again, this is not my normal content. Usually I would not post something about this, but I just felt so upset by it that I had to do something. So here we are. I did add in an extra spatula because of course his spatula in here. So there's actually two bedrooms in here. And what I ended up doing was his workout room. If you remember when he's like lifting the plushies that are connected to a bar, it's one of my favorite scenes. I ended up making that room in here along with the stairwell because I didn't know what to do with all this extra space, and there are a few bedrooms like this room and the library that he has that you don't know where they are. They don't show like a path to it through his house. So I just kind of put it in here because I still wanted to make a nod to that scene. And yeah, upstairs we'll end up having the library as well, which I thought was really fun to do. And made it pretty nice. Here I'm just trying to figure out the layout I want to do. I ended up having to use half walls because as you can see, because we used circular rooms, they're glitching a bit. So I had to use half walls to make that wall not pitch black, which was ridiculous. Upstairs, we're of course doing half walls for the railing because downstairs didn't have a railing, especially in the photo, so it just made more sense to do it this way. And kind of makes a nod to the slide that goes into the library. I couldn't do a slide because otherwise it wouldn't be functional and you couldn't get upstairs, so I did steps instead. And then we are moving into the bathroom. The bathroom was pretty simple, pretty fun to do, as with the rest of this house. But I just ended up combining a bathtub and a shower head, and it made the tub that he has. It was pretty nice. And then I didn't realize we had this item, but we have like a small drain. And it worked out perfectly because he has a drain right there. Like, we have everything. It's kind of funny, honestly, that they even made a kit because we have everything. We don't need the kit, and even the kit doesn't come with the bathtub and everything, so I don't know. Anyway, I would say the hardest part was probably his bedroom, but mainly because I wanted to add the ladder and diving board that he has above his bed, which again doesn't even come in the kit. So I would say his bedroom was probably the hardest, just trying to figure out what to put together to make it seem like his bed, because of course we don't have an item that looks like this except for the one in the kit, and I refuse to buy the kit if I haven't made that clear. So here I'm trying to make the ladder, and then the diving board. The diving board I don't actually show in this. I'll show you at the end like a picture of it. I forgot to put in the video me putting the diving board at the very top of it, so you'll see that later on. Here's where I'm trying to make his alarm clock, because it's like a blowhorn. We actually have this trophy that has a blowhorn on it. I don't know why, but we do, and it worked, so I mean, whatever we can get at this point, right? And then outside, the flowers around his house, I ended up using these big like hedges from the new Adventure Weights kit. And they worked out perfectly once they were shrunk down, and I feel like they look the part, because obviously again we don't have something like that except for in the kit, and so this worked out very nicely, and I just went around the entire house shrinking them and putting them where I needed them. Now we're doing the path. We're coming to the end actually, and then I will show you like the whole tour afterward. But I think this came together really nicely. It again proves my point that you do not need those kits. It's ridiculous that they're even asking money from you for it. And I really hope you guys like this. Not ending the video yet, but like, I do hope you guys enjoy this. I don't think this will be my regular content. I love The Sims, but I don't think I could be a creator for them with the way they're going right now. So I'm gonna stick to Dreamlight Valley, but I really wanted to show you guys this so that you didn't spend your hard-earned money on it. Please. You don't need it. So here's the tour, finally. This is the front of the house with all the flowers. I love the way the flowers came together, honestly. They look so nice around the house. This is his living room. It's a little cramped, but again, to get the right sizing for everything, it had to be a little cramped. But I do think it came together very nicely. His kitchen's very good. I did want to put a surfboard, like a broken surfboard on the counter like he has in the show, but I couldn't find anything, so they're just regular countertops, and I also didn't want that to mess with gameplay, you never know. So it just made it easy. I just stuck some plants in here. It's just supposed to be a staircase, but it looked so empty, so I had to put some plants there. Here is his workout room. I love the way the plushie, like, workout gear went. It was really good. I really like how that came together, that I thought of it. And then here is his library. Very simple, just a wall full of books. That's pretty much all you see in the show. Again, there is supposed to be a slide to it, but that would make it not functional, so. Here is his bathroom. I really like how this came together. Very simple, but like, it looks the part. I mean, it's his bathroom. It's, you know. And then his bedroom, which again, I did end up doing a diving board. I will show that here in just a minute. And I do think his alarm clock and everything came out really well. So thank you guys for watching this. Here is that diving board. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps, and please do not give them your money. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.